What do you like most about the parade?
I like the fire trucks the most at the end.
That's a helicopter looking for attention. Okay, all right. Okay, now what are you hoping to see at the parade?
Floats,
Floats,
fireworks.
fireworks. Is there anything you want to warn us about this parade?
It's really good.
Well, yeah, I'm going to be fearful for that. Well, thank you guys for coming. Have a wonderful time. What are your names?
Lucas,
Lucas?
Lola,
Lucas and Lola, they're twins, not identical. And you're
Julio.
Julio with a J. How does that work? How come you're not Julio?
Because I'm Hispanic and I am not mostly English.
I get it. Well, have a wonderful time at the parade. See you later. Bye. Scarlett. Oh, well, I'm Rich Johnson. This is Catherine Addy. She's hiding. She's shy.
Very shy.
She's very shy. We're going to be announcing the parade, and we have a special singer here right now.
Yes.
Scarlett. Scarlett is going to sing. What are you going to sing?
The national anthem.
The national anthem. I've never heard it before. Well, maybe once or twice. Are you going to do it a cappella?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see any piano here with you. So why don't I hand you the mic, hold it as close as you can, and entertain us with the national anthem. Come out here a little bit. We're going to set up the shot. All right.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Woo! Thank you, Scarlett Reed.
Are you able to play at any Dodger games or the World Series or any big rock concerts if they ask you to?
Yeah.
All right, so this is Scarlett. You can contact her through scarlett@scarlett.com. No.
Scarlett at Scarlett
You'll
Reed
be famous
sings.
soon. Thank you so very much. Good luck. Will you remember us when you're famous?
Yes.
All right. Thank you. All right. Well, we've had a flyover. We've had a beautiful song. We have some brilliant, beautiful people. Steve and Richard are behind the camera. They're shy. And we're just waiting for the beginning of the parade, so we're going to regale you with some possibly useless information. But we hope you enjoy your time.
Hello, I'm Catherine Addy, and I'm here with Rich Johnson, and we are at the Sierra Madre 4th of July Parade, coming to you live from our parade route on Sierra Madre Boulevard. And you'll be able to stream this. You can stream it right now, but you can also see the recording later. Go on to the Sierra Madre 4th of July Parade website, and right on the site, it does say watch here, so that you'll be able to watch live for those of you that are at home, out-of-towners, Madrians that love Sierra Madre that moved away for some unknown reason. I don't know why you'd want to move from this town. But this is our annual parade, And we're just waiting for it to come on down. And we'll be sure to let you know after the parade as well what link you can watch the recording of this wonderful tradition, this all-American tradition. Right, Rich?
Right. Now, listen, we have some advice.
Ah.
I actually studied the physics of parade watching.
The physics of parade
And
watching.
there are 2 laws of physics when it comes to watching parades. Number 1, and very important.
Most important.
Kit, you might want to make note of this. He's in the back. He's our technical advisor. No, actually, he's a member of the British Empire.
Yeah, so don't hold it against
this
him.
This is a treasonous parade
Yeah.
for him. But rule number 1 is if you're watching a parade, stay in one spot.
Stay in one spot.
If you follow the parade, it will never change.
Oh,
Ah.
so those like white suitors in the big
Yeah.
parade,
Yeah.
that doesn't change.
If you walk along with the police car that's leading the way down there,
Okay.
you're never going to see what's behind it. So
Right.
stay in one spot. That's very important.
Number 1, stay
That's
in one
number one.
spot.
Now-
This is rich advice.
This is
very
is
rich advice.
Very rich advice. Now, number 2 is if you're in a hurry or you don't have the time to sit through the whole parade, you can actually fast forward a parade. And you know how you do that?
How do you fast forward a parade?
You turn around and you run the opposite direction to the way the parade is going.
I don't get that.
Well, see, if you're running into the parade
Right.
and past the parade, you can watch it at any speed you choose because you're running down the boulevard.
Uh-huh,
See, so
okay.
you could see the whole parade in 10 minutes if you're fast enough.
So for people that have like short attention spans, that would be a good thing for them.
That's right.
If they don't
yeah.
want to see the whole parade.
Or they have to go to work or the hospital or they're hungry or the,
yeah.
the loo.
They can
have
do
to
that.
go to the loo.
Yeah.
So
The
you can
loo.
watch the parade at fast forward if you turn around and run against the direction of the parade.
Okay, all right. And what's number 3?
Number 3 there is no number 3.
Oh, there's no number 3. Okay. All right. So just to recap, the laws or rules of physics of 4th of July parade watching,
This works for any parade.
the world according to Rich,
Yes.
is
Well,
one.
number 1, stay where you are in one spot
okay.
because you want to watch the whole parade.
Right.
If you move along with the parade, you only see the police car.
Okay.
And you can watch it fast forward, running the other direction,
Okay.
and at any speed you want.
All right. So it does look like we have kind of the opening of our parade.
It's sort of redundant. We have a modern police vehicle, and then we have a 1968 Dodge Coronet police car, very popular. I think there were like 3 million of them. And our friend Ted is the owner of this car. He used to be LAPD, is retired.
Pasadena PD.
Pasadena PD.
Pasadena PD. He served in our military.
That's right.
He collects cars and enters them into car shows all over Southern California, winning awards because he has restored that 1968 Dodge Coronet. So here we come. Welcome to the 4th of July parade in Sierra Madre, California, 2019.
What are we celebrating?
We are celebrating Independence Day from the Brits.
That's right.
And we will have trivia if there's any gaps in the parade, which I'm sure there won't be.
No.
Never. Okay, so Ted. Hello, Ted.
This car is not known for its gas mileage.
But it is known for heavy metal.
It's known for its speed.
So let's see if Ted waves to us. He's driving the car.
Is he driving the car?
Yeah, he's gonna. Let's see. Yeah, we can kind of see him through the windscreen there, and paced very nicely. I see. Oh, here you go. There's somebody running down
That's
the
right.
parade.
See,
that's one of the ones.
rule number 2.
That's the one of the ones.
He doesn't have a lot of time.
Following your rule. Okay. So we've got.
All
Here's
right.
Ted Seraph. All right. This is good.
Okay, and now it looks like we've got the Sierra Madre banner. And they appear to be Girl Scouts who are carrying it. Which one is carrying the biggest load? Is
well,
it left, right, or middle?
I think it's all 3 even, and I'm just wondering if they're like the female version of Eagle Scouts because
Look
they've
at
got all those badges.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
They are highly decorated women.
That's right, and they're all athletic, which is good for walking the parade
How
route.
long is our parade route?
Is it 1.1 miles?
I don't know. I'm getting it confused with the granddaddy of parades, even though I thought we were the granddaddy.
Well, we're the most important, but not
We
the
are.
granddaddy.
We are. They're the most commercial.
Here are some veterans carrying the flags.
And at one time, we had Bud Switzer marching with them, but Bud is actually in the parade this time.
Yeah.
So thank you for your service, gentlemen, veterans of foreign wars.
That would be like the Duluth Superior War.
Duluth Superior, okay.
Minnesota, Wisconsin. Is that a foreign war?
All right. If you say so.
Maybe not.
All right. Now, here he comes. We were just talking about him.
We were talking about Bud.
Grand Marshal. So tell us a little bit about Bud.
Well, Bud is known as Mr. Pumpkin.
That's right.
How many pumpkins did he carve out?
He carved on Allegria. This is before it went on KTLA TV.
Oh.
He carved hundreds and hundreds of pumpkins that lined his drive on Allegria for Halloween. And then it became a thing. And now you can't even move on Halloween on that street since it went on television. But here we've got Bud.
Bud
and thank you for your
That's
service, Bud. And I don't want to yell into the mic, but I'm going to say hi to Bud.
He's a hiker.
Hi, Bud. He is a hiker.
He's a hiker, and he's
just a great guy.
Oh, he's a wonderful guy.
And he served in the military. So that was our Grand Marshal.
He's been living here since he was 10, 80 years.
Wow. Okay.
And who are we hiding here?
These are all Bud followers.
Bud followers. These are
veterans of foreign wars.
And look at that.
Yes, and
Lincoln,
these guys.
4-door suicide doors.
Wow.
Glad they're military.
That's
It's a convertible. Looks
beautiful.
like about a 64.
Beautiful. Post 3208, 3208, Harry L. Embry, Veterans of Foreign Wars. We have more veterans of foreign wars coming up here in a Hummer. Don't see very many Hummers around now.
Oh, yeah, that mileage seemed to be the problem.
Was that the killer?
Bud was a geophysicist. He worked in oil and aerospace. If we don't have enough about Mr. Pumpkin. I'm Mr. Pumpkin, but that's because I was born on Halloween.
You were?
And I kind of the shape of a pumpkin.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
Pumpkins are good. I like pumpkin pie, my favorite kind.
Okay, and here comes a Hummer. Originally a military vehicle.
And it's still with Veterans of Foreign Wars. And then we've got somebody way down the street, tiny little gap, in that 1943 Jeep. Again, the veteran of Foreign Wars.
That's Keeley's Jeep.
Oh. Well, here's the deal, is this parade, as you know, Rich, is put on by all volunteers. It's all volunteer money that helps fund this parade, donations, and, you know, it's quite a bit of coordination for volunteers to get it timed. And so, you know, we're going to have gaps in here.
That's right.
And gaps are good because during a gap, we can talk about some of the trivia.
Well, I was just going to say we should get a GoFundMe page. Maybe you can get a steering fixed.
That's a good
if
idea.
we help raise some money. He's being followed by security.
Oh, okay. World War II Jeep.
Yeah.
U.S. military.
You can tell it's an older Jeep because the early World War II had the split window.
Oh, okay.
The newer World War II Jeeps had just one plate of glass. That's now you know.
Well, you know what? I hear a band coming, but they're way down there. So
Yeah.
I was going to ask you about this. Did you know that the independence of our nation was declared on July 2nd, 1776?
I had heard that rumor. Is that true?
So it is true, and Congress approved the final text on July 4th. And it was not signed. The document was not signed by George Washington because he was in New York defending Manhattan against the Brits.
Against the Brits.
He was not there. There are 200 original copies of the Declaration, and they're known as the Dunlap broadsides. They're distributed through 13 colonies, and only 26 are known to survive.
Did they have copiers back then?
I don't think so, but one was found in the back of a picture frame in 1989, bought at a flea market for $4. And in 2000, guess how much it sold for?
$5.
It sold for $8.1 million.
Oh,
One of the copies of the Declaration of Independence.
That's a pretty good return on ROI.
Yeah, I would say so. So watch those picture frames, folks. Who have we got here, Rich?
Well, we have the Gooden School, which is Gooden School is a private school, part of the Ascension Church here in Sierra Madre, Episcopal. Good people, good facility. They sound like they are a good band.
They sound great.
I see saxophones, flutes.
Wow. I don't remember. Were they here last year? I do not remember them.
I believe so.
They sound wonderful.
They're all shy, you know. Let's listen in.
Beautiful.
All right, enjoyable music. I see a tuba,
Sounds good.
trumpets, flugelhorn, cymbals, scooters,
Kids.
and a giant St. Bernard, a mascot, apparently. I used to walk the parade with my kids from Bethany School. Look at that, that's a slim and trim St. Bernard.
Yeah, a little bit. Good thing it's not too hot today, is all I got to say.
Here is our major sponsor of the parade, the Kensington
And
Assisted Care Facility. They've been wonderful partners with the city. They have a nice train for kids. They wouldn't let me ride in it.
me neither.
I don't think I could ever gotten out if I got in. But again, this guy needs help with his steering.
Yeah. Wow. Well, this is good. There are no gaps here.
No,
Boy.
boy, here we go. Look at this.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute. That's a beautiful car. What have
Yeah.
we got here, Rich?
A Pladoniac. I'm
The horseless carriages and vintage cars.
I'm not sure. It's the Kensington Prom King and Queen. Oh, my gosh.
Prom
This
King
is a
and
little
Queen.
more
This is important. This is important.
members of the Kensington
Ambas-
Assisted Living people.
And ambassadors. Boy, they really went all out. They're one of our major sponsors of the
right.
parade, underwriting it. And, of course, the camera is aimed right at the Kensington building right here on the corner. So that's fitting.
Wonderful place if you're the right age.
More horseless carriages for the Kensington.
Yes. They had a lot of convertibles back 80 years ago here.
And that one, oh, it does have a windscreen. Very brief windscreen, or slight windscreen.
Mm-hmm.
And bringing up the rear.
We have one more.
One, it's a beauty. These are gorgeous.
This
You
one-
wonder, are these in movies? Do they keep them in, people's garages and then they have them in a movie?
Oh, I'm
or-
sure. I'm sure they're doing a period piece.
You always wonder about that kind of stuff.
Yes, this guy is a little slower.
Slow's okay.
It's a Packard.
Packard. Wow.
Yeah, that's a Packard here.
Those the more modern Packards, like the 1940s ones, they are so gorgeous.
Yeah.
Bought up by the gangsters. So
There's Mark. There's Mark, our
that's a
buddy in the
beauty.
back.
Beautiful. That's gorgeous car. Happy Independence Day, folks.
That's right.
So with this little bit of gap, I just wanted to follow up on these Dunlap broadsides, which are what the 26 Declaration of Independence copies are for. And this, the last found copy of the Declaration of Independence, called the Dunlap broadsides, turned up at the British National Archives in 2009.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not sure if they
British.
bought it for something or whatever, but the signed declaration was moved from Washington to Fort Knox for about 3 years in December of 41 after the Pearl Harbor attack.
Okay. Oh,
So,
okay. So,
yeah.
where is it now?
That's a good question.
Ah.
It's not at the Huntington Library where my husband works. I know that. So is this a Nancy Van?
Yeah, look at this.
Wow.
And it's populated by
Kensington
residents?
Princesses and residences.
residents.
That is very nice.
Now we're down into the middle class of cars here. Still beautiful restored vehicles, but these are the ones that we could afford.
Yes. The mom and pops.
The mom and pop. Oh, here's a four-door.
Oh, that's a beauty. They're,
Oh, it
they're all
is.
beautiful.
Yeah.
They're all just beautiful.
These engines typically had about 50 horsepower.
That's gorgeous. Oh, they're saying hi to somebody at home that's watching online.
Now here's a snazzy coupe
Wow,
with that.
that's beautiful. That is beautiful.
With a seat in the trunk.
So we have one more
Oh,
coming
but
up.
this is a new one.
What is this?
This is a Hudson.
Do you know this is our first behind the Hudson, kind of usurping them.
Hudson turned into AMC in 1954.
It's a Hudson jetliner.
Yeah, the Hudson jetliner. The big one was the Hudson Hornet.
Wow.
That was about double the size of that.
This is incredible, Rich, because this is for the first time ever. We have an actual big-time marching band,
Oh my gosh! And
the
you know,
Alhambra Marching Band, and we want to say welcome to Sierra Madre.
welcome.
Welcome to Sierra Madre.
And you know why they're here?
Okay. Why are they here?
Because they are going to be in the Rose Parade.
Oh my gosh.
This is a dry run.
It's a dry run. It's the practice run. Okay, look at the camera.
Look at this.
Wow, they sound great.
That's the music director.
They sound fantastic.
Look at, we got all of them.
Wow.
Over 100 bands try out for the Rose Parade. 20 get picked. They were one of the 20.
Well, welcome. And this is going to be for the 2020 Rose Parade then.
Yep.
The Alhambra Moors.
And it represents 3 schools, actually. It's in the Alhambra School District.
They are great. Look at the flag girls. Smile, girls, smile!
They come from 3 high schools: Mark Keppel High, Alhambra High, San Gabriel High.
Fantastic. Well, welcome to Sierra Madre. You're just right down the street from us, and we're glad that you chose our little village for your trial run for the 2020 Rose Parade.
Yeah.
Oh, this is great.
And they're pulling water. These people, they're more important than the band here. They supplying water in the heat. Fortunately, it's been very nice.
You
so
never
far.
know. Now, I haven't been to RT Rogers Brewing. Have you? Have you tried it?
I would never admit it.
Okay.
They've been around since. No, I've got them wrong. Let me see.
Well, they are a new company on Montecito.
They're craft brewery.
They are a craft brewery, and sometimes he advertises on social media that he's going to have hors d'oeuvres.
Hors d'oeuvres.
And
music.
and
They have
yes.
music, and they have a tap room and a beer garden.
it's actually quite pretty. The beer garden area. It looks really nice. Down. Yeah.
I'm not old enough for beer yet.
Oh dear. But you are with the In Bed by 10 tour band.
Yeah.
Okay. So in case you guys wonder about that, Rich plays in a band, JJ Jukebox.
That's right.
And they are at Nano Cafe a lot. But let's talk about CERT.
CERT.
What does that
is
mean?
The community response team. In fact, they got a meeting coming up on July 25th on how to deal with excessive heat.
Oh.
It's at the Hart House right here in Memorial Park.
Well, look at this. In their van, they've got somebody who's been passed out.
They got some, yeah, that.
And Robert Gerday is the president. He's waving and saying hello. I know the Alcorns are involved.
This is a very, very good organization.
Well, my husband belongs to BERT, which is Business Emergency Response Team,
Oh,
at his work.
oh,
And
I see.
he wants me to do CERT, but I faint at the sight of blood. But anyway, moving right along.
Bert, huh? So if I have an IRS audit, I can call Bert?
Right.
This is St. Pat. They're still on the St. Patrick's Day parade here. They're wearing green. Okay.
That is their CERT bird outfit.
Now we're coming up with the search and rescue team.
They are treasures of Sierra Madre
They-
to the max.
They are as old as I am. They
Well-
were started in '51.
And they just rescued somebody with Altadena just like last week out of the mountains.
They'll even leave town to rescue somebody.
They are fantastic. We owe them.
If you got a twisted
We
ankle
owe
in the middle of
them-
nowhere, these are your people.
We owe them. Their motto is anywhere in the wilderness where someone is lost.
And donate
Anywhere.
donate at smsr.org. They could use any donation.
And during an emergency, fires and things like that, we like to drop off water, bottles of water and things to their location on Liliano, or off of Camilo, Liliano, I can't remember which one, but
No,
It's
it's off
wonderful.
of Liliano. I used to live kitty corner.
okay, all right. And he's handing out candy, which is nice. And teach them how.
It doesn't have its. I
Rose
believe it is.
float. Okay.
It's the Rose Float
It is.
Association.
It is, and they have a little model right in front of, also known as Mad King George. Change a life, become a mentor. I'm not sure.
It's an organization.
Uh-huh.
It's and mentoring. Of course, mentoring is a very good thing. That's where you pass along the information and knowledge you have to somebody who wants to become like you. It's the ultimate compliment. So thank you, California Mentor, for being in this parade.
Now, I think that's a first for them.
I think so. I've never heard of them.
Me neither.
Somebody mentored them into the parade. That's wonderful. Now the tractors are a little off course here. John Deere,
Wow.
John Deere, wonderful tractor company. More popular in Iowa than in Sierra Madre.
Well, we do have the breadbasket of our nation in the middle of our state, so I bet there's a lot of John Deere's over
yeah,
there.
yeah. There's
What do you
more
think?
agriculture there than anywhere. You know, these tires, the back tires are bigger than the front.
Oh, I like this little blown up Uncle Sam.
Yes, this is like a.
He's kind of cute.
Oh, look at Ford has a tractor here. He must be an adjunct member of the Madre Deere tractor family. Here we got a gray. This might be part of the Navy. This could be a Navy tractor.
Didn't have enough money for the paint.
Yeah,
or they had to camouflage it
That is
for the
camouflage.
wars.
Yeah.
Kind of like they did with the submarines.
I think I'm going to recommend they wear tuxedos next year.
Okay.
Just
Well, the weather is with us, Rich, because it's not blazing hot. And I think that's a great thing because usually it's really hot and I feel badly for some of the people that are walking in the parade.
I wonder if these sleds have air conditioning.
I'm not sure.
Well, they kind of do.
Okay, so after that, now the older American of the year.
This might be the first older American whose greatest attribute is his time spent on a surfboard.
But we want to know if this is, because Darlene Crook couldn't ride in the 2018 parade. So we're not sure if this is Darlene
Or this is Paul.
or is it Paul, which is 2019.
Well,
We're not sure until we can see the sign to see who it is. It's
We-
Paul Hagen.
we got to get
And Mr. Paul,
we have to get another GoFundMe to get this guy's shocks and suspension work.
so Paul, hi Paul.
Oh yeah.
He's the older American of the year.
He is a perennial kid. He can mentor me.
He can mentor us all. He's a
Yes.
surfer. He's a longtime city employee with the city of Sierra Madre and just an all-around great guy. So we're really happy that he's in the parade.
Here's Judy Chu, our congresswoman. She came to Congress in 2009, and she used to teach psychology at the college level.
That's great.
Her degree was in mathematics.
Hi, Judy. I voted for you. Judy Chu.
Just too loud. Okay, well, we have a Thunderbird. This is either a 55, 56, or 57.
Uh-huh.
And this is Assemblyman Holden.
Is it?
Yep. He was the mayor of Pasadena, that small town to the west of us.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, I don't know if they might be running out of gas.
Oh.
So he's been in the assembly since about 2000. No, he's a state senator now.
Is he really?
He was in the assembly till 2012.
Okay. Chris Holden, State
Chris
Assembly.
Holden.
I won't yell into the mic this time. Sorry about that, folks.
Yes, that's okay. That's okay. We need shrieking once in a while. There are some people out there nodding off.
Well, I kind of woke him up.
I feel the sky tumbling down.
So I'm told that we just had a minor earthquake.
You're not from here.
Anyway, a little bit of trivia. I wonder how many hot dogs are consumed on the 4th of July.
Well, you know that. I know that. You looked it up.
I didn't.
Well, we have 150 million.
Wow.
It would go from D.C. to L.A. end to end 5 times.
That's incredible.
Yep. And we'll spend $6.7 billion on food
Wow.
at my house alone. $1 billion on beer and a mere $560 million on wine.
That's
This is our state senator, Anthony Portantino,
I just wrote him a letter.
25th district. You know, he's in the Senate.
He's in the Senate and
State Senate.
And Chris is
in the assembly.
okay.
I was looking at the wrong information.
That's okay. I was shrieking about it all.
Well, no wonder. You shriek and I'll give out false information.
Faux news.
Faux news.
Faux news. Who knew?
That's right. The shortest 4th of July parade
Oh.
is in Aptos, California.
Uh-huh.
It's half a mile.
Okay.
We're double. We're easy double. 2 city blocks, 0.6 mile.
Okay. Point
They
six.
probably run it around a couple of times.
And is it like ours where half the town watches and the other half's in the parade?
Probably.
Could be.
Either-
Could be.
Or maybe a third. This is our congressman.
No,
or
no,
I
no.
mean our mayor.
He's our mayor.
I want to call him a congressman.
You wanted to elevate him.
We'll elevate him.
Or-
John Harabedian. He's a member of the tribe. I'm Johnsonian, by the way, if you didn't know that.
Johnsonian.
I've been
Rich-
honorary Armenian.
Rich Johnsonian.
He's
That's very rich.
He is the mayor.
Yes. The mayor.
He's
All right.
He's my brother. Look at this family.
This is great. He has a beautiful family. And he's looking fit and trim. Yes, very good. Fit and trim. Fit and trim.
That's right. Tall,
Yes.
Stanford graduate.
With his children. A little bit of break for some of our other dignitaries. So I'm not sure who's coming up next, but I heard that tonight at the Rose Bowl in Pasadena is the nation's largest, but definitely the largest in Southern California, fireworks display ever.
Oh.
It's 25 minutes long, tons and tons of fireworks. You can see some in the surrounding areas, you can see some of the display, but the Lion King presentation will only be available to view inside. And this is our other
John Capote. Yes,
John
look at this.
Capocha. Say hi to Marta.
He's become
Marta.
intellectual with his beard here. He's become. That's right.
They're saying hello. Neighbors and friends.
That's
John and Marta.
nice. Again, we have trouble with steering here in this parade.
Oh well, and with timing, you know, there's gaps, but we're all volunteers, so it's okay.
Do you know I found out that there are 15,000 Independence Day fireworks celebrations every year?
15,000.
Yes.
That's
I
incredible.
don't know how many are in Great Britain.
Well, they have
They're
Guy.
firing at us.
They have Guy Fawkes.
They have Guy Fawkes Day.
and
yes.
that's a lot of fireworks. Now, Rochelle Arizmendi is one of the first Filipina American female persons that is on our city council, on a city council at all. And so we have Patrick Simcock driving the car and Rochelle in the car,
In
and
the
she's
car,
our
and
council.
her husband is riding shotgun.
Okay.
And his pretty wife, pretty smart, brilliant. He
Very.
better ride shotgun.
Yes.
Speaking-
Happy wife, happy life, right?
And this is Gene Goss,
And then here comes Gene.
whose greatest attribute is running the Little League.
Runs the Little League, calls some of the shots, and there
Happy
he
for him.
is with Gene and Lisa and Max. All right. Gene, Lisa, and Max, and Larry
okay.
Torres. Now, who is Larry Torres?
Larry Torres.
Superintendent of the schools, perhaps? You'd think I'd know. Okay, Larry Torres is Pasadena Unified School District Board President.
Board president.
Actually, hi, guys. Happy 4th of July. Happy Independence Day. Beautiful cars they have.
Oh, my goodness.
People
Yeah.
driving. So, anyway.
You know, if you lived in New England, you'd be eating salmon on the 4th of July?
I did not know that,
It's
but
a
it sounds
tradition.
nice.
It's because there's so much salmon in the middle of summer.
So how about, why can't we change it to lobster, Rich?
Yeah, we can.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I think that would be fun. Who's this, Rich? What do we got here?
Miles Pence.
Okay. San Gabriel Valley
Right, he's in
Municipal
charge
Water
of-
District.
The most important person in the San Gabriel Valley. He decides, gives us our water.
We need water.
We do.
We're coming out of that 6-year drought. I don't know if we're 100% out, but we were
Here we go.
blessed for some rains.
That is a beautiful paint job.
That is one heck
That's
of a pretty vehicle.
55 or 56 Chevy.
Yep.
Another, again, the gas mileage. You don't buy it for gas mileage. Or this one. Look at this.
Now that's my car.
That's,
Wow.
That's your car.
That's a beauty. What is that?
Expensive.
Is it a Duesenberg? No. Is it a Packard? It's
It is unlisted.
It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
This
So-
one was a little less expensive.
Right. We've also got the Hispanic American Association for Armed
Oh,
Forces that just
okay.
walked by. And I think we're a little bit out of order of the order.
Well,
But it's okay.
we've been out of order for years.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm not going to hold it against anybody. Like I said, it's all
Arcadia
volunteer.
Mare. Well, no wonder. This is the Arcadia Mare.
All right.
He's hoping someday to become a Sierra Madrean, I suppose. He'd like to move to a nicer community. This person is looking for the river.
So what is? Oh, it's a
It's
troop.
a Boy Scout troop,
Okay. Who have we got here?
and it's probably
Is it this one here? The Troop 110?
Troop 110 from St. Rita's.
Not sure. I don't see a sign, but I
Or
see a
maybe-
beautiful boat.
They're looking for the Sea of Galilee.
All right.
Ooh, that looks like fun. Okay. Well,
One near and dear to our heart, and we donate as well our time and funds to the Pasadena Humane Society.
yes.
Nice to see that they're carrying their animals, not marching them in the heat.
Now they have a September 30th Wiggle Waggle Wagon walk. to help raise money, providing food, shelter, medical care, and more to animals that find their way to the Humane Society. You grab your leash, your best four-legged friend, and show up for the walk. It's by the Rose Bowl. And if you don't have a dog, no problem. Come join them anyway.
And you can donate online
You can donate online.
or send your checks.
So,
We love the Humane Society. We love the
Yes,
Humane
we do.
Society. And they've got their little pooches. Michelle. There she is. We've got her. We've got her. Okay. And she's got a truckload of children riding with her because she volunteers her time at the Gooden School and other schools as well. That's a beautiful truck.
Simpson Citrus Grove.
Okay.
Ah,
We like it.
Very nice. Happy 4th.
Very pretty. We have a little bit of a gap. I can carry on a little bit more about Michelle Keith because she was Citizen of the Year. She used to be in management for the city of Sierra Madre for many years. She was the city manager of the city of Bradbury. Loves travel, great traveler, and is a wonderful volunteer in our town with service clubs like Kiwanis and Rotary, those clubs that she donates her time for middle school students to learn about what it's like to serve your community. And so
Very
that's Michelle. She's married. So
Well, that's a daily requirement for me.
so daily requirement. Tell our listeners what that was about.
I have no idea. Richard is...
Richard's one of our techies and camera persons, and he is talking about donut eating for some reason. I think Sierra Madre has a donut eating contest, or
we need...
do we?
where do I sign up?
Yeah, I'm there. What else have we got here?
Well,
Rich?
I've got Massachusetts was the first state to recognize the holiday of 4th of July. 1781. What are the first 4 official federal holidays?
First, right?
And July 4th originally was only a holiday after an organization called the Antique and Ancient Honorable Artillery Company of Massachusetts. Somebody's interrupting me. They happen to be in the parade, so we better pay attention to them.
Well, let's see.
This
so
is the City College. The band, there's no band this year.
there's no band in the band box.
No band in the, well, it should have been
Which the-
JJ Jukebox.
The camera will pick that up in a minute. But I'm wondering, usually the Sierra Madre City College has something rather controversial,
That's
excuse me.
controversial.
Controversial. But tongue-in-cheek. So one year they had them out there taking showers because of water, and they were riding in the parade under a shower thing. And another year it was quite political in a cartoonish way. So I'm not sure what this is, but they need to come down toward the camera so we can see them.
Well, maybe this is Ancient and Horribles parade is appropriate here. They would,
That's why they had to do the band. Okay. So there's Scarlett, who sang our national anthem. Scarlett is in the band box. Okay. Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. Hopefully everybody can hear that. Yes.
well, now side by side, a marching band and a vehicle.
Now what's great about them is Sierra Madre has no city college. So this
Yes.
is the city college band of the non-band.
I have a non-degree from
We have one in a kilt. There's Gene Sudbury.
Yes. Did I tell you I have a non-degree from Sierra Madre City College? Okay, now the banner, it's sort of out of sequence.
Schooling you for 35 years. So they're coming around front. You can see we're a very casual parade.
Yes. That's a nice part. If you want to be in the parade, just sign up, show up, get in line.
And make your donation. There is a donation area for the Sierra Madre 4th of July parade. Go onto the website, you can donate. Now Billy's sons, Billy from the bottle shop, is
Yep.
Sierra Madre City College first green float entry. And he's on the other side there. Can't see him, but Billy owns our bottle shop and is a great donor, and those are his sons waving.
Yep.
The twins. Oh, that's good. School of Environmental Science. This is progress, it says on the back of the float.
And here, who do we have at the Sierra Madre Dance Center? Oh, this is fun. I hope they dance in front of us.
The little princesses. They're adorable. They're so cute.
And you know, they'll learn the skills and it'll confidence booster.
That's great. That's wonderful.
Oh, I love the ballerina outfits. Look at the pink.
With sunglasses.
Yeah, I think that one runs on batteries right there.
Very cute. And
Okay.
coming up, Rich, who's this?
St. Rita School, part of St. Rita Catholic Church. And look at this. Look at those tires. You got. he manages the tire company.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I think it's American Tire. And this are family members and
Family
pets.
members and friends. Everybody's saying hello. Because it's the 4th of July.
I think Kit needs a pair of pants like that.
Could be.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
With the stars.
Yeah, stars and stripes. He's a prisoner of Mother England.
So that was St. Rita's. And we've got a little bit of a break for some more trivia.
And here is a one of the priests. So this ancient, I come back to the Horribles parade.
Yeah, Horribles and what?
Ancient and Horribles.
Ancient
or
and Horribles.
Antiques and Horribles.
Antiques and Horribles.
They
Okay.
satirize politicians and other public figures.
So nothing's changed.
So in other words, those of the Doodah parade think they came up with such a clever idea. It's been done for 250 years.
That's a lot of years.
I know.
So here we have somebody keeping the parade in order.
I mean, there's another one called the Mummers Parade in Philadelphia.
Mum's the word.
It's New Year's, and what they do is they have a lot of scenery that's movable. So all the children who were shrubs in the school play.
What do you need? I don't have any more spots for you.
Yes.
Well, they get to walk in the parade carrying their shrubbery.
And repeat that again.
The Mummers Parade.
Mummers.
That's a New Year's parade.
New
It's in the
Year's.
cold.
Okay.
And it's mostly made up of movable scenery. So people walk around
With their
As-
front yards.
as their front yards.
Okay.
And their trees.
So that would have been fitting with the Sierra Madre City College float because they had a whole setup of trees. Here we
Good.
have
Is that a 10-speed?
it's Father Tom.
Father Tom.
Father Tom from St. Rita's. And we're going to interview Father Tom in this break. That's cool.
No, you.
Oh, okay, Rich.
Huh?
Rich wants to. Go ahead, Rich.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
Rich is going to talk to Father Tom.
Well, first I have to tell you I was raised Lutheran.
Okay, well, I won't blame you.
You won't blame me. We're almost the same.
Yes.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Oh, not bad. It's the Lord gave us not hot.
Well, it would have been nice if they started before the sun came out.
Well, yeah, you know, but people want to sleep in.
I know.
Now, what did Gandhi say? There go my people. I must follow
I
them,
gotta
for
go.
I'm their
I
leader.
gotta go. I gotta go.
All right, have
All
a
right.
wonderful rest of the parade.
Well, that was our interviewer, Rich Johnson, with Father Tom.
A couple of
Oh,
a couple of people over here look familiar. Sir, is this your first parade?
First in First in quite a while, yes.
Would be your last parade, or will you come back next year?
After today, I have to come every year.
Any comments?
Absolutely beautiful. I'm in tears. There's a lot of emotion.
Okay, how about you?
Gorgeous. Happy 4th. This is tremendous, awesome weather, and I love the participation from 100% of people are in the spirit.
Well, very good. We must go back. Here comes some Sierra Madre Community Nursery School.
And the nursery
I
school,
love the outfits. Don't you love the outfits here?
and it's one of those where the parents have to participate in.
Let me just go out and
helping
shake
the
a
nursery
hand
school.
here. Hello. Hello, everybody. How are you? Very, very good. And you? This is a very colorful crowd. Hello, everybody. You're on television. Can only go up from here.
All right, Sierra Madre
Like
Nursery
the helmet.
School.
Uh-oh. Here we go. This man is outnumbered by 2 daughters. Oh. Whoa. I'm going to get in on this action. Hey, oh. I need a spray. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, thank you. Oh, perfect. Am I plugged into electricity?
Yes, you are.
I could get into too much trouble out there.
So that was the famous Rich Johnson and Sierra Madre Nursery School, and the daughters are squirting their dad. Okay, that's all right. Sierra Madre Nursery School is one of those, as mentioned, that the parents have to help out now and then, once a year. I can't remember what that's called besides volunteering. But that is one of 2 nursery schools in town. There was Mama Pete's, and they were in the parade every year. And then Marjorie, quote, Mama Pete, unquote, passed away a couple years ago, and her beloved nursery school is no more. But we still have Sierra Madre Nursery School.
And we have a gentleman there in a bicycle that looks futuristic.
Ooh, that's kind of interesting
look at
bicycle. Wow. That looks expensive. So more trivia then, Rich. We talked about how many hot dogs are consumed, and the fireworks displays, and where the oldest parade was. We talked about the signing of the Declaration of Independence, that it was actually admitted on July 4th, but that it was presented and signed on the 2nd of July.
Right. You know that. Did you have something else to say?
I have nothing else to say at this moment.
Okay.
Jump right in and tell me about these people coming up.
Well, I am going to take a wild stab, and I believe that's club champion gymnastics.
Uh-huh.
They're snappily dressed.
Or is it the Orchesis Center from Pasadena High? Because they are, in line after the nursery school, supposedly.
Oh.
And they're in red, and Pasadena High, which is my alma mater, wore red. I think their T-shirts say Orchesis.
Oh. Well, I've been known to be wrong frequently.
So Orchesis is the modern dance for Pasadena High School, and I went to Pasadena High School, class of that year, and so these young ladies are in the dance class for Pasadena High. It's modern dance normally, and they look great. They did a great job.
I love the uniforms.
I like the uniforms too.
They stand out.
They're really, really pretty. So, they're going to do a little performing for us.
Oh.
Yay. All right. Thank you, ladies. Oh, here we go, round 2. Woohoo! Following one alma mater is my other alma mater,
The Dames at Sea.
Pasadena, or excuse me, Sierra Madre Playhouse, where I did lights, sound, on stage, behind the scenes stage manager, and Tom Hanks also built sets there in the late 70s, early 80s.
I was in a play at the
You
Playhouse.
were in a play
The
there.
Good Doctor,
That's
2007.
right. That's right. I remember that. So Sierra Madre Playhouse, Dames at Sea is going on right now.
What's it about?
Dames at Sea.
Oh,
It's a musical. I do know that.
well, I hope so.
Yeah.
It's about women in the Coast Guard.
And we've got they're doing a few numbers on the back of the truck there.
Well, there's a couple of non-dames up there. I guess there have to be.
A couple of sailors,
Yeah.
as well as people
Oh,
walking.
look, hoofers. Hoofers.
Ah. Doing some tap. Wish they were a little closer to the camera, but they will be soon. It's Todd. Hello, Todd. All right. Sounding very good.
Well, a couple of years ago when I was singing on the parade with the band.
That's right. And we had someone else co-host that year because you were in the parade.
Was that British fellow
It
you
was.
hang out with?
It was James Faulkner,
Oh, James Faulkner.
who is DJ Boddington, who was the original of radio show that we had, the online radio. And now we're Village Vine Online. But he started it all with Radio Fishbowl.
Why are they making her walk?
Because she's a daughter of the American Revolution, right?
Apparently.
Tell me who these people are about. Ah, the Daughters of the American Revolution, 125 years of service, and in our parade.
Oh. A service organization of patriotic American women.
But aren't they ones that are,
Direct descendants.
yes,
Direct descendants of East Coast families
that came over,
that came over and
but didn't they come over on like the original ships? You know, the Mayflower?
well, our ignorance is showing. Let's ask Kit. Mum's the word with Kit.
Kit the Brit's not listening.
He's not. But here's something he should know something about: the British home.
Oh.
Where do they get the word British? Is a good question.
Briton, B-R-I-T-O-N. Britons were the original Britons were actually Welsh. Anyway, the British home is a retirement home, one of two in the United States that was originally for British people. And we've had the Queen visit. We've had Prince Charles come visit. Nowadays, you do not have to be British to retire there. But you must know that every June they have a wonderful festival called the British Fair. And it's really, really fun. It's down there on Manzanita, or is it Ramona? Ramona Street in Sierra Madre. The British home.
The British home.
So we'll see if we can recognize any of our residents inside. That's nice.
Well, they look British. Is that an American? Yes, they're riding in the U.S. Army vehicle. And they have the ambulance following them. Very good. The British home ambulance.
One other thing the British Home does is in October they have a really nice tea out in the garden. So it's a really, really beautiful, several acres, and so very beautiful grounds and cottages. So it's probably where we'll end up.
If this next vehicle were twice its size, it'd be called a rail.
Oh, wow.
Look at this.
Wow.
If I was driving that, it'd be up. The whole parade route would be tilted back.
So I'm not sure who that was, but it was very interesting.
Well, these people are awfully shy.
Coming up?
Coming up is Hastings Ranch Nursery School. I love it when families and their children walk the parade, supporting the school that their children are learning. You know, it's so important. It's so important, the schools that help raise your children.
Yes, because this is the formative years. I mean, we're talking about, what, age 2 to 5 here.
Yes. Be
and
involved.
Forming. So, oh, he's got a great t-shirt. That's great. So Hastings Ranch Nursery School, Sierra Madre Nursery School, both in our parade. And coming up, who's this, Rich?
Oh, Matadors.
Is it our Little League? Sierra Madre Little League. Pretty sure.
Yes, see.
Oh, and they're throwing candy. Oh, that's good.
Yes. Do they play on scooters in Little League? I don't know. I have to ask Gene Goss.
We'll have to ask Gene, but
I don't think they do.
these guys look like they are good ball players.
They are.
And that's an all-American sport. And we think it's great that they're in the parade. So. Oh. Boys will be boys.
And this is now club champion gymnastics.
Oh, okay. Maybe they'll do a couple of
I think
things
so.
for us. Yeah, for the camera. There they go. Woohoo! Yes.
Oh!
Whoa!
I'm sure Kid could do that.
Yeah, Cat can do it too.
Oh!
Wow. Club champion gymnastics, thank you so much. And they're followed by their advertising truck here.
Yes,
Oh, and that's good. Now that we have a little bit of break in the clouds, Rich, and some sun coming out, they're spraying people with their little water guns. Good.
yeah.
And these are the safe water guns, not the dangerous ones. Okay, go to clubchampion.com. Sorry, didn't mean to step on your words.
Nope,
Go
not-
for it, Rich.
No, gymnastics is something that kids should be involved in. Limber up those legs, those limbs.
And
They'll have memories they'll never forget.
And you'll never need new knees like me. Wow, look at these girls.
This is the Sierra Madre girls softball.
Oh my goodness.
And they live sporting a champion. They're champions.
And they're the district champions. All right.
Followed by parents who are thrilled to death.
They love it. They love walking in the parade. These are the Northern District champions of USA
right.
softball right here in Sierra Madre, California.
2000's Northern District champions. Very good.
They're stopping to chat when we want them to wave, but that's okay.
Yes.
They're going to have a little confab right in the middle of the street. No worries. No worries. Oh, look at this. They're playing ball right in the middle. That says good.
Well, you got to keep busy in the lull in the parade here. Now there's a couple, they must be coaches, the guys there. I don't think they'd let them play.
Right.
Softball, I wonder if it's slow or fast pitch.
Not sure.
That fast
but
pitch softball, that women's It's like coming rock out of a cannon.
Okay. And following behind in the truck, I think, are some more of the
We got scouts. Oh,
softball association.
well, there's Julia Pevsner.
Aha. Okay.
And there's her father, Dr. Bill, at the wheel.
Well, there went Julia Pevsner and some of the other softball girls.
This is a Cub Scout, Pack 122. I don't know if it's tied into Pack 169 from Monrovia. Might be right with them or maybe behind, we're not sure. Cub Scouts, Boy Scouts.
From Highland Oaks Elementary School in Arcadia.
Oh, yes, I know it well.
Happy Independence Day. Happy Independence Day.
Scouting is such an another important.
It really is. The values instilled in the youngsters, the discipline, and most important, learn how to make good s'mores when you're camping.
That's right. I did my 5-mile hike along the Mississippi
Did you really?
in snowy weather
In Boy Scouts, when you were a Boy Scout.
in Boy Scouts.
So,
Start by Mr. Boy Scout stopped by Mr. Baden Powell in the 1800s. So we have another lull. We'd like to thank Richard Wortman.
anyway, that
and
was my
Steve
neighbors, Gladys and Calvin Farrow and his sons walking by. So, the camera didn't catch that, but my neighbors were walking behind me, and this is Sierra Madre, so we can just chat about things, right?
Well, there's an invisible marching band here.
Yeah, they just kind of marched right by.
Well, they're right here right now. I see them right in front of me. Or actually, I don't see them, and I don't hear them.
But for those that missed your opening incredible parade physics, why don't you just brief us quickly before the next entrant on what 1 and 2 were? Because that was at the very beginning, and I don't know that everybody caught that.
Number one, if you are watching the parade, don't move. Stay where you are, because if you walk with the parade, you won't see anything other than the front of the parade.
Okay.
And if you want to see it fast forward, you don't have a lot of time, turn around and run the direction opposite the way the parade's going, and you can see it at whatever speed you attain.
Uh-huh.
It is very important. 90 years young William Brown.
Uh-huh. Mary's Market presents William and Fergie.
Now, I do have information on this vehicle we're about to see.
Okay, but what is a William and Fergie? Fergie's #1 All-American vet. Okay, so World War II, William Brown, man's best friend, our Uncle Bill, friends for life, 90 years and counting. Okay.
Yes.
Not quite sure.
This vehicle coming up is a 1947 Helms Bakery coach.
Aha.
Mr. Helms didn't want them called trucks because garbage was delivered in trucks, picked up, so it's a coach. And we had Helms coaches from 1930 to 1970.
Uh-huh.
They supplied all the bread for the Summer Olympics in 1932. And donuts were on the actual moon landing in 1969.
Wow. I did not know
here
that.
he is. And they had, about 800 of these coaches? 800 of these coaches that would travel through Southern California.
Mary's Market. I bought my candy from Mary herself in the and now the 2 gals own Mary's Market that are the waitresses. They bought Mary's Market, and
Heather and Jenny.
Heather and Jenny have great food.
Mm-hmm.
Great food, great sandwiches.
So here comes a Boy Scout troop, 373, I would imagine. Boy Scouts and Cub Scouts.
And I wonder where 373 is from.
They're unlisted.
Unlisted, so it's Sierra Madre.
They don't want you to know.
Sierra Madre, Arcadia. Most likely Sierra Madre.
373.
And it says right on there, Christchurch, Sierra Madre.
Oh, that's right here. It used to be Congregational. Now it's.
I did not know they changed their name.
They've shortened their name.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and that Helms truck, they would drive up and down streets and stop, and hopefully the kids would come out, and they'd have drawers in the back of the coach where you could open them up and pick the donut of your choice, or the however much you could afford. So we have another VIP here.
And who is that?
Well,
We're not sure. The camera will
is
catch
this
it.
Claudia Arellano.
I think the double L's are.
Ariano?
I think you're right.
Well, I'm from Minnesota. You know, we have tortillas, quesadillas,
And La Jolla.
La Jala.
La Jala.
And this is Principal Lindsay Lewis. Okay, Sierra Madre Elementary School. Another wonderful school in the city of Sierra Madre.
Where Lisa Spagay is teacher.
Oh, she is.
And she's very popular there. She teaches kindergarten, K1.
K1. Well, that's why she and I get along so well.
Yes?
We were laid on the same level.
Oh.
She knows how to talk to me.
That's good. Proud to be Pack 169.
169 from Temple City.
Well, it's nice that we're welcoming Alhambra, Temple City, Arcadia, Monrovia, and Pasadena to Sierra Madre.
Yeah.
And this is a darling pack.
I think we should reach out to Anaheim one year.
Get Mickey Mouse in our parade. Seeing as how they play the theme song.
They did. We kind of had them here.
It's true.
We're having a water. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Pausing to drink water.
Pausing
Very
is-
important because now the heat is on. The clouds have moved aside. It's been very pleasant this morning, but we have beautiful blue skies, and it's a little bit going to warm up now, as it should in July.
This is the Morton Bay String Band. They were Sunday school friends, and they formed in 2002 to play. We've got a violin, bass, a guitar, a mandolin, hammered dulcimer, recorder, banjo,
Wow,
cello,
a cello.
a cello. Their name comes from a enormous Morton Bay fig tree.
Okay, well, they're going a little bit slow because they're behind
Well, it's
children,
yes.
and they don't want to run over the children. Also, I think they want to make sure that everybody can hear that are sitting on the parade route. They want them to hear the music.
Yeah.
And so I'll be quiet so you can hear the music. Very nice.
There's only 4 of them. There's 6 members of the band. Maybe the others are driving.
Could be. They're singing Home on the Range.
Home on the Range.
A little bit of Americana on our holiday. Mini Me Too.
This is not exactly a commercial vehicle. Look at that. How did that guy get in and get out?
I don't know. Ask a Brit. That is one little car.
My first car was a British version of a Volkswagen. It's called a Morris Minor.
That's neat.
Yes, it was round. It wasn't kind of like me.
Was that what Lois Lane drove?
A Morris Minor?
Yeah, no, she had some other car in the old series with Superman.
No, she drove it was a Nash Rambler.
Right, but it was the Mini.
Yeah.
It wasn't the station wagon that my parents had. And so we have a modern Mini. We
This
have
is a modern, yes.
little Mini, modern Mini.
A four-door. I think she may be lost. I don't know.
Oh, it just says Mini Coopers. And then,
Well, I'm glad there were two of them, so we're...
oh, now this one coming up, I think this is spearheaded by your former colleague on the Barry, Rich, and Lisa show.
Oh, this is the Tournament of Noses.
Right. So
Yes, I tried to get some intel on it because the leader of this is me bandmate, but he wouldn't tell me anything.
okay, so Barry Schwamm,
Barry Schwamm, this is
Of Barry-
JJ Jukebox.
JJ Jukebox, and the formerly the very hilarious podcast that I would listen to religiously was your show, the Barry, Rich, and Lisa show. And it was funny. You guys used to get me going in the morning
Well, thank you.
with lots of laughs.
Oh,
So the take on the Tournament of Roses, which is the granddaddy of parades in Pasadena, is now being mocked by the Tournament of Noses. And so Rich is preparing to interview, except I'm not sure that the mic is on.
Okay, I know these people.
So it's Barry on Thurman up there.
We're going to get some coverage of this. Hello, come a little bit closer here. Yeah, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hi there.
Oh, hello, hello.
Are you important?
I'm the queen. I'm the nose queen.
The nose queen. I love your nose.
Achoo!
The nose knows.
I love this guy. I love him. Oh, he's
Oh, thank you, thank you.
This is awesome.
All right.
Your
yeah.
nose is awesome.
Hello.
How much money are you guys being paid to do this? Look at this. Well, this is the Tournament of Noses.
We are the princesses right here. Me and Bonnie got the honor. I'm exactly so happy to
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Well, I don't know these people.
And Barry's in the
So
Kleenex box.
get back on your way here, huh? This is the instigator right up here.
Barry Schwamm and his box of Kleenex.
Well, if this isn't a career ender, I don't know what is. I am going to retire now. I'll be down at Nano's.
Tournament of Noses, Barry Schwamm and crew, and Kleenex box. So we have the Rock and Rollers, where music lessons and hairstyles collide. It's a business in town. I haven't used them for my haircuts yet. How about you, Rich?
I don't have enough hair to cut. Yes, interesting. The wife does the hair cutting and the husband does the guitar lessons.
Is your mic on?
Is my mic
there
on?
you
Oh,
go.
my mic was. I was off mic.
Oh, okay.
Somebody find Mike.
So the husband does the guitar and the wife does the hair cutting?
The hair cutting. They're right where the brewery is.
Okay.
They're there on Montecito,
Okay.
just a little bit east of Baldwin.
So it's the Rock and Rollers.
They're rock and rollers, and they've got.
This
look
is
at this.
good.
This is a
Very
checker
nice
marathon
car.
car.
Beautiful.
That's what the old yellow cabs, yellow taxis were checkers.
And then still Rock and Rollers. Okay.
Yes,
So we're
this
talking
is-
about a lot of entries here.
Their business must be growing.
This is good. And we have, okay, this is where I do my laps, is our Sierra Madre pool, which has now been hijacked, taken over by Waterworks Aquatics. And Waterworks rents our pool. And I have to say, they have a very friendly team. Very friendly. Good service.
Look at
Good
this guy.
service. Shaking your hand. Yay,
Yeah, hi.
Waterworks.
You're doing a great job.
I do my laps at Waterworks.
I'm
And Rennie Rose, she is a realtor in town. So
Rennie Rose. Yes.
that's right there, that little one following Waterworks Aquatics.
Oh.
Yeah. And then we have a fancy Acura. These are the Acuras that came out. Chris and I have 2 Acuras. Kit the Brit and I have 2 Acuras, but they're SUVs.
Oh, okay.
These are the ones that came out like
2000 and something.
Yeah, and they only made them a couple of years, and so they have a big following of people that collect cars like that. I think it's called the Nsx, Acura Nsx, and they're very expensive, as you can see.
I can see.
Hmm.
They had another sport model too. Acura's did. It wasn't.
They did. They did have one.
My sister used to have one.
But those are nice. I wouldn't mind one, specifically because the reason we buy Acuras and Hondas only is because of
Chris Hovland.
Yep. Independent Honda in Sierra Madre, only works on Hondas and Acuras, and he is a wonderful mechanic. So there's my plug for Chris. Beautiful cars.
Oh, they are.
Beautiful, beautiful cars.
What's your favorite color?
Well, I think red would, attract attention and get more tickets. Black is pretty powerful. How about you, Rich? Which one do you like? Ooh, that blue one coming up.
That blue. Yeah, I like the red ones.
They're pretty. Gotta say it.
This one of them has his headlights on.
Okay. Actually, the one behind it, the one with the headlights on, one with the headlights on.
Okay.
That looks like a current one because I did hear that they were going to remanufacture these, that they were going to introduce them again in 2019. Or maybe it was 2020. And this is a 2020 model. Look at that. It looks much newer than the other models.
You know, I'm not sure I like it better than the older models.
I do like the older models. They're Yes, we have mufflers.
How's the gas mileage?
I am not sure. But they're pretty cars. There's no doubt about that. So come on.
What's this guy?
He's pausing for people to cross the street, I think. But anyway, that looks like a new one.
Oh, woman driver. Number 44.
And she had to have a brand new one. Yep.
Yeah.
Look at it. Looks pretty new. Oh, and it is the new logo. That's the new A logo on the back there.
Okay.
So, interesting. You're being served snacks.
Well, it's community property.
I didn't want to munch into the microphone, but those grapes do look nice. Nice and cool for later. The blue one is very pretty. Oh, he's got NASA stickers. Those are very nice. Thank you. Once again, folks, it's the Sierra Madre 4th of July Parade 2019 on Sierra Madre Boulevard. Kind of winding down. We have a few more entries, but this was the Nsx Club, which is the sport vehicle of Acura.
Yes.
And I believe they were around $100,000. If you
I
want,
thought that said Faulkner. I thought maybe it was.
maybe it was James.
Yeah, I thought it might have been James.
So, who have we got after our noisemaker Nsx's?
This is the Sunnyside Schoolhouse.
Well, they're cute.
I know. Look at that.
They are really cute sitting up there.
I like the. I love the gals in the front on top. That's too cool.
That's very cool. I hope they're keeping hydrated. They look like they are.
They are. Well, they look like mommies and daddies up there. So
They've got bubbles.
I think there might be adult supervision.
They've got bubbles. They've got sunscreen. They've got their hats. Sunnyside Schoolhouse.
Oh, hi. This is Lola and Julio. Pardon me? We are. We're doing good. And it wouldn't have happened without you. Are you enjoying it? Yeah. All right.
We had a little bit of chit chat from some friends on the parade route here,
Yes,
some
I-
youngsters.
Well, I can relate. I'm on their level intellectually.
Okay,
Actually,
I won't-
they're ahead of me.
we won't hold it against you. And who have we got here, Rich? These are beautiful cars too.
These are
Wow. Talk about a pretty car. They've got their pooch riding with
the
them.
Southern California Model A's.
Oh, okay. Didn't know there was such an animal.
I'm guessing
That's a beauty.
that's a Model A.
Wow, we have a lot of them, and they do look like that they are being loaned,
me?
being loaned out for movies, maybe.
Well, I'm sure
Don't you
that
think?
they do. They probably get a few $100s a day.
Model A's down Sierra Madre Boulevard. Coming along.
Santa Anita.
Oh, okay. That's a pretty
A's.
one. That
Santa Anita.
looks
A's.
like my brother-in-law, Paul. It's not, but it looks just like him.
He's got a hard top.
Paul
They
Workman.
have a
Convertible.
convertible, another hard top, and behind that that red one doesn't look like a Model A. It looks like a Roadrunner.
Well, whatever it is, it's very pretty. It's our neighbor Kim walking by behind us. Happy Independence Day. Seeing friends and neighbors walking by. Lots of friends and neighbors walking by.
Smile.
Okay. Behind the Model A's, Rich, what is this with the surfboard on top?
Well,
that is
that-
incredible.
That looks like a Plymouth Roadrunner to me.
Wow.
But a two-door.
Behind our over-decorated Model A here.
Yes.
They've got the spirit. They've got the spirit. Independence Day celebration. Okay, we have mufflers again. Yay.
We do. We have that is a fast car.
So would you say that's a muscle car?
Oh yeah.
And what year would you think that would be?
67, 68, 69, 68 or 69. It is it's a Roadrunner. You can see the decal.
Road Runner.
Probably has a 426 Hemi bored and stroked engine. Probably has 400 horsepower. One of the fastest cars ever made.
And our beloved Sierra Madre once was all-volunteer fire department, one of the last all-volunteer fire departments in California. Now we have employees,
Good.
which is okay. And we've got in front of them the California Conservation Corps type people that help us out when we have our wildfires. They always end the parade, and just so that you know, in past years, they would hose us down with their water hoses.
Yeah.
But they can't do that now.
We didn't like them to do that with our electronics here.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't work out very well. The Forest Service Department of Agriculture people. This is the United States right here. And then our own Sierra Madre guys. The paramedics. No fireworks in Sierra Madre. Thank goodness. We are a wildlife sanctuary, and we are definitely vulnerable for fires. So no fireworks, please.
What kind of wildlife?
Well, Rich, for one, there's you. And Barry Schwam.
That's weird life.
We have bear, opossum, skunks, bobcat, mountain lion, raccoons, rattlesnakes. And sitting shotgun, the Sierra Madre Fire Department, is Rich Schneider. And Rich says happy 4th. This is a great looking smile. So
And we're so glad they're around.
Yeah, we are glad they're around. That kind of wraps up our parade.
This is the end of the line.
It's the end of the line, and somebody in a hot rod scooting by.
Maybe they're a last-minute wannabe. They just kind of showed up.
Could be. Late entries usually come right before the fire trucks, so this is somebody just scooting along with their cute little bulldog. A late entry.
Well, we thank you for joining us for this August event once a year. We are pleased to be able to bring it to you.
Yep.
And we look forward to hopefully seeing you next year.
And you can go online, Sierra Madre 4th of July Parade, and click Watch Now. And also it will be on the Village Vine Weebly website or on YouTube. But you'll be able to find a recording of this if you've missed it. So for now, thank you so much for joining us for Sierra Madre's 4th of July Parade. Catherine Addy.
Rich Johnson.
Signing off.
Steve Tanner, Richard Wortman.
Yes.
And Kit.
And Kit the Brit.
Kit the Brit.
And just happy Independence Day.
Bye-bye.